At Sky Vista today, you're seeing the culmination of the next phase of training.
We're meeting with our law enforcement and fire friends throughout the metro area that support the Cherry Creek School District to give them a chance to practice some new tactics and new techniques that they've learned from previous situations, and work jointly as multiple agencies and also law enforcement and fire work side by side.
Open door, pull and hold, go.
The goal of today is to integrate as many law enforcement agencies from the South Metro Denver area as possible.
23 agencies are represented here right now. That's city, county, local fire, and also our friends over at Buckley. We got probably about 200 people here.
The reason we do the training and exercises together is because in actuality that's how we handle these. So the more officers we can get that exposure, and they kind of learn the commonality. So even though I'm in a different uniform than this other officer, we're doing exactly the same thing with exactly the same intention.
We know that when we responded to Columbine, we had multiple agencies respond who had not trained together, did not have the same standard operating approach, and the coordination, although it was very good for the time, but we learned a tremendous amount.
The value is right now is we get to practice tactics, techniques. They get to practice side by side, practice communications, that collaboration. Plus, too, it's good for the school district because we now know how they're going to respond when a situation occurs and how we support them, how they support us. So this is the time to work through those fine details and then hope that we never have to use any of this.
Cherry Creek School District brought all these agencies together, worked on a common response plan, which, by the way, we're now using as a model for other school districts, not only across the state of Colorado, but across the country. And they practice it with the responders. And part of the key of success is having face-to-face trainings like we're doing today.
Law enforcement and fire and schools do work together. We do plan, we do practice. We want to do this yearly, something of this magnitude, of this size. This is a controlled environment that we can make sure everything works exactly like we want it.
For us, it's absolutely essential to actually train in the facilities that you may one day, God forbid, end up responding to.
I think we're setting a standard for a lot of agencies and school districts to see that this does work.